look like I'm a non-athlete. Okay, you gonna learn.
Uncle Drew over there.
Yeah, he gonna learn. I know all sports.
Nah, man. Telling you say you messed up. G should be in your spot. I hate to say.
I told you could co-manage for him. They could do the co-management thing.
You guys gotta understand. I didn't even draft. This is off the computer.
It's probably good that you didn't draft. Though.
Hey,
no.
Trap,
I know how to draft.
Thank you,
Trap.
Trap.
Don't get it, Trap.
The best thing that
I
happened.
know how to draft.
The best thing that happened to King is he didn't draft his own team.
I know how to draft. Trust me. I know how to draft.
King would have been looking for Seattle natives.
You know.
He would have been.
Gotta have a hometown favorite.
King would have been looking for players that was on the Supersonics.
You know? Exactly. Where Kemp at?
Yeah, he's been my inspiration. What you mean?
Where Xavier Daniels at?
Exactly. So you telling me I can't get the glove? Okay.
I'm trying to look at your team because I might give you Trae Young.
I'll try to tell you, man.
You might be talking, and you might have Sabonis, Trap.
Oh yeah, let me get Sabonis, please.
You know,
please.
I've been looking at those two like,
Let me get Sabonis. I'll give you a nice 2 for 1
breakout year.
Right. Nice 2 for 1.
Let me know what you want. Let me know what you want.
Please let me get Sabonis.
This crazy. Anyway.
G mad because he didn't sign up in time. Even though you're the first person
I signed up.
I sent it to G first person. Hey, you know what, G? We probably dodged a bullet. This might have been your year too.
Probably so.
Because you was getting closer and closer. You was getting closer and closer.
Oh, I'll take it this year for us.
Man, if you don't stop it.
How do you find that arrogance in something that you might be kind of new to subjectively? Objectively.
I may be new to this league, but I'm not new to this whole theory and concept.
So you did fantasy basketball before?
Man, fantasy basketball, football, hockey, whatever, man. You forget I've been locked up.
Man, King
you forget I've been locked up.
You're right.
Yeah, you forget that.
I forgot, my bad.
Yeah, you forget where I come from.
Bad. I forgot.
Yeah, so stop it.
Trap. King was looking for ABA players.
You know? Yeah.
Say, where Jackie Moon at?
Yeah, he said Jackie.
Yeah, two-way players I can use for a week.
He was looking. He was looking for what that Andre 3K. 3K what was his name?
Hey, two-way player for a week. That's all.
Where he?
I might throw Bronny James in there one day.
Oh.
King was like,
if you put Bronny James in your team,
I might use him for 1 week for a 2-game stretch.
Oh man,
Glasses, I blame you.
You said I get 6 picks a week, right?
I blame Glasses.
If you put Bronny James on your team.
This nigga,
hey, I'm gonna run this like corporate. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be on my team from game to game.
Glasses, help! Hey, help him, Glasses. Hey, please help him.
You can't help King because he know it already.
Oh yeah, I know I'm gonna win this one. Oh, you are.
The strange thing is, King might mess around and win too. He might mess around.
Trap. Hey.
Oh, you can bet money on that.
That was the craziest text I received in 2 weeks. When King asked me, how do I talk to the group in fantasy so I could talk shit?
So let them know I'm here.
He got somebody got their ankle in his ass right now. He's losing by 150 points right now. He wants to talk shit.
Sometimes you need to get your foot kicked in the butt to get moving.
Your foot kicked in the butt.
Yeah.
His foot kicked in the butt.
You know, sometimes you gotta get kicked in the butt to get moving. That's all.
Your foot kicked in the butt.
You know, this is just getting me moving. That's all.
Yet again, I blame you.
I'm motivated.
Gotta start the engine up. Gotta rest the engine up a little bit.
Now. You guys laughing at me and stuff. I'm getting stomped in. My face is smashed on the ground. But you guys, I'm getting the shit beat out of me right now. You know,
gotta rev the engine a little bit. You know,
man, we got 15 rounds, man. Let's go.
Sound like an old school fight right now. Tell her, right?
Let's go.
That was good, man. You all right over there?
Are you still sick, G?
Man, he tore up.
Fuck yeah.
Y'all seen my man? Yeah, you seen him race through it the other day?
Fuck yeah. Hold on.
He just left out.
This nigga went to go throw up.
Say he went to go throw up.
He changed the camera.
He's stupid.
He changed it. We
might
can't hear you, bro. We talking.
Yeah, I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went late in bed.
Fuck that.
Glasses, man. What you got? AT&T?
No. I definitely got AT&T, but I got AT. I got Spectrum. I got both of them.
Make sure your Wi-Fi on. Make sure your Wi-Fi on.
Yeah, you need to pick one of them and
It's just
go with that.
I'm good for Tima.
Nah.
Talk about the basketball league.
Fatima,
what up, Chad?
They finna whoop
Fatima,
your ass,
can you take King's spot, Fatima?
There you go.
You don't know basketball.
Who?
He don't even.
Man, watch.
I said she don't know
This is the first game. The computer picked mine.
That's what you're gonna remember all year. You're gonna say that shit all year.
I know you see me call you at damn near 7 o'clock in the morning, man. I didn't know you were still sick, but I called you at 7 o'clock in the morning. Cause you know what I was calling to talk to you about.
What happened?
What's that?
To talk to him about Wimby.
Yo, he's the truth, big.
Wimby.
When he finally,
he's the truth.
You mean when he finally started shooting jumpers and started getting close to the basket, like I've been telling you for it.
I knew you about to say
that kid is crazy.
What I tell you, G, I said he young.
All everybody gonna do is just start. Yeah, they had to cuss that man out to make him start doing that. That man really be thinking he could shoot jumpers. Man, if you don't get your big tall ass close to the basket, I'm proud of him. I saw that game. I thought I was so proud. I was like, act like you 7'12". Stop playing like you're not KD, bro.
He might be better than KD.
But I was impressed with that.
He might end up being better than KD.
Chill, bro. Chill.
I'm telling you.
You got a long way to wait. Long way to go.
I'm just saying.
His offense ain't gonna be better.
All right, let me ask you this: is he better than KD?
Defender than KD ever was in his life.
Oh yeah, definitely that. Is he better than KD in his third year? Coach,
his offense will never be as good as KD.
He better than KD in his third year, right?
What? Yes. G, what you talking about? His offense about to be better than KD's this year.
Yeah.
It's never in life been better than everybody ain't gonna just keep fainting at them jumpers. Eventually people just gonna stay on the ground and make him shoot. He gonna have to get closer. He gonna get some moves closer to the basket because a lot of that shit was all in pump fakes and pass pump fake and everybody knowing he'd shoot it and then him passing out, resetting and diving to the cup. So, but we'll talk about this on another time. I just got back from Atlanta. So I did this really dope podcast called I did this really dope podcast with the homegirl Mandy, A King and blah blah blah. Excuse me.
That's the person name? That's the person
Jacob.
name?
I think his name is Jacob.
That's an ill name, dude.
That's Mr. Blah blah blah.
No. That's not his name. But
shout out to my man.
Mandy asked me my issue. Mandy asked me what was my issue with Drake. Did I have an issue with Drake? And I told her I don't have an issue with Drake. She said, you keep talking down on him. And I'm like, I've never talked down on Drake. Like, never in my entire life. I always tell Coach this. I've never talked down on Drake my entire life. Like, I really don't talk down on people, right? That ain't my thing. Like, it just ain't. Like, I'm critical over something that somebody does. I can critique that to the T, but I'm not talking down on somebody. And so she asked me, what was my thing with him in hip hop? And then I just explained it eloquently, right? I explained the thought out. And naturally, that becomes the what do you call it? The clip that she shares first. So the clip does its thing, it goes viral, and Tank responds to it. Tank that sings R&B. Shout out to Tank, R&B legend, really talented songwriter, but just all around cold guy in the studio. You know what I mean? Heard plenty of tales and legends about him. No, he didn't. He said he disagreed with me.
Oh,
he disagreed with me. He said something, and it wasn't him disagreeing with me that kind of made me look at it crazy. What fucked with me was when he said, "I understand your take and bias." I understand your take and bias, and that was the weird thing. And I just don't know what bias would I have against Drake. Like, I don't know why would people keep saying this. Like I don't get why. I keep hearing this, and I'm like, what would be my bias? Again, this is like the third time I heard that. So, like, I didn't hear this before until the Kendrick battle. Like, we were signed to the same exact label at the same time. So when the battle happened, that's the truth. I got it with the battle because everybody thought. But I've been saying this before the battle. I said this back in 2019 on the Breakfast Club. I said this in 2021, 22 when Bootleg Kev asked me. And I never just volunteered the information. Like somebody asked me a thought and then I flush out the thought. I genuinely don't know what the fuck people be talking about. Like, so that's the thing that really fucks with me when they talk about bias. And I'm like, what bias? Why would I have a bias towards like that dude? Like, why would I have a bias? Like, what bias? I would like for people to help me understand. Shout out to Lex. He said there's a laundry list. Glasses, tell me one thing. All I want is one thing off this list that would make sense about me having a bias towards him.
I could see how people could assume that you would have a bias in the battle between Kendrick and Drake. But if they listen to you speak on Drake and your take on Drake, I don't see how they could think that how you're biasing your takes on Drake though. Like in a battle, I could see, okay, yeah, of course I'm biased. This is my man. This is my homie. I'm rolling with him. But my take on Drake, as far as what he is to hip hop or what he's not to hip hop, I don't see why they would think you were biased on that though.
I think Glasses gives
and it's
Drake
like
too much credit.
And I'd rather be accused. I'd rather be accused of that than accused of doubting his ability. Like I don't know when to. Like, and I'm just watching people, and like when Tank said that, I'm like, and he said something to the equivalent of something about being street, and I'm like, I don't like, oh, maybe he's not your type of hip hop because he's not street. And I'm like, bro, fucking all of these people. De La Soul was my type of hip hop. LL Cool J was my type of hip hop. I don't know. Tribe is my type of hip hop. X Clan is my type of. I mean, what's my type of hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Like, and shout out to the Gatekeepers group chat. You know what I mean? Today Steve said something that made a lot of sense to me. Steve was saying, like, did Kanye start this era of, because I'm not black enough because I'm not street enough? And
that's crazy.
I thought about that, right? And I was like, he's right. And then Trill responded to Steve and said, man, you know what's funny? Hell yeah, it started with Kanye. Because he started naming different artists like Talib Kweli, Mos Def. We looked at those niggas as ultra black. Like growing up, like we looked at them niggas as the blackest type of people in the world. The X-Clans, the Tribes, De La Soul didn't get blacker than those guys. You know what I'm saying? It never happened before just because you wasn't on some, whatever you doing in the streets. Like that didn't really determine if you were black. Like we looked at Talib, no lie, we looked at Talib and most like as the blackest niggas in the world. Like these niggas define blackness even for us.
Dude, when I seen X Clan, that was the blackest shit I ever seen in my life at that time. X Clan was so goddamn militant to me. I was like, oh, I gotta touch my pearls and shit. I was like, oh shit, X Clan, like
your pearls.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm done. I'm done.
Sissies.
You know the great thing is, when I was growing up, I didn't look at NWA as the blackest thing I'd ever seen.
Facts?
No.
Nah.
You look at them as street, but everybody else was considered black. Like they was ultra black. Like Talib and Mos ultra black. Tribe and ultra black. You didn't even look at that. Wasn't even a thought. Kanye kind of made that shit up on his own, and I'm gonna blame him. He made it up on his fucking own. Now but this is what I'm saying, King. Like just because he's in my top 5, he's not above critique. You get what I'm saying? Just because I love his music, he's not above critique. And I get it. I understand in today's time, that's not like that. If you love somebody, you're supposed to love everything about them. You cannot critique them. Lord knows if you love them and you could critique them, I mean, that would make your love real, but I guess it's not the same.
That's facts.
But I love Kanye like a motherfucker, and I could tell you, like, he started that old punk ass shit. You know what I mean? But it was also for him hiding his, is that like disrespect? Because that's some punk ass shit to say?
No.
Like, is that, because I'm trying to figure out if I'm disrespecting people when I'm talking. Like, I think that is
no, you're speaking the truth.
Yes.
Your peace of mind is what counts.
And it's nothing, okay, but it's nothing
wrong
with
your peace of mind is what counts. If
why
that's the way you express
wrong,
it, you express
why there's something wrong with disrespecting people sometimes?
You know?
Some people deserve
I'm cool with disrespecting people.
But you don't know
I'm
what
cool
tough
with
love is?
disrespecting people.
It's tough love.
But
Tough
I
love.
don't know if this is disrespecting people for him to fuck with our heads and convince people who not street now that people gonna question their blackness or like cater to this immature thing or this undeveloped idea inside of a person. And then now people, but then when you look at Kanye, fast forward, now you can see all of the bullshit about it coming out. You can see him choosing to impregnate this white lady. You know, this white lady ruined his life. All of this shit. You can start to see all his moves now align. Is that bad?
No,
What?
it's the truth.
Hey, man,
Like
just
it all
stop.
aligned with all that bullshit.
Stop trying to
No,
stop.
because I've
Stop
been trying to
walking
figure it
the
out.
tightrope.
Because like when I no, the reason why, bro, is because I'm trying to figure out, am I really saying something about this nigga that I don't know that I'm saying? Because like me saying he's not hip hop, how is that talking down on him? Like why does he has said it openly in multiple interviews, he doesn't look at himself as a hip hop artist. He looks at himself as a pop artist, comparable to Michael Jackson. Why is it when I'm saying the exact same thing, from me, it comes across bias? You get like what like what's my incentive to do it? It never comes with oh, you know what, he's not good. It never comes with he don't make good records. It never comes with any harsh critique or anything else outside of this person is not in this particular thing.
I think you critique
You
Drake
get what I'm
fairly,
saying?
though.
So
You critique him fairly. You say that he makes good music, he makes awesome records, but then you say he's not hip hop. And what's wrong with? I don't understand how somebody can look at. You have definitely disrespected people in my eyes. Like when I hear you talk, I'm like, that's the same. It seems a little disrespectful, but none of that is it. Know what I'm saying? Like none of that. What he says about Drake, as far as him being, he thinks he's a great artist, makes great music, but he's just not hip hop. And if Drake doesn't think he's hip hop either,
like the
What's
a
that?
dude right now just said you call this music Taco Bell. You definitely harsh on the boy. How like Taco Bell is one of the biggest and greatest franchises in all of America. Like what am I missing? Like I get it. We've all enjoyed Taco Bell in our life multiple times. Like Taco Bell is one of the most like patron businesses in America. Like what is going on? You feel me? And it's like if you give people context, it's like they can't detach their emotions with it. It's like they have to feel like it's like when I compared them to Madonna. Everybody's like, "Oh, you compared it to Madonna," and I'm like, "Nigga, it's Madonna." Like I really don't get what it is. Like I really don't get what the fuck. It's like they find that little things. Like you could be like, he's like Walt Disney. Nigga, like, oh, you call him a old white man. You know what I mean? It just becomes thing where people can't ever
Kanye
get to what
accept
you're
that.
saying because, huh?
I said Kanye will accept that right there. He called Kanye Walt Disney there. I said he'll accept that. That's what he want to be.
bro, most industrious people, if you call them the new McDonald's of the music game, or the taco, hey, you about to be the Taco Bell of the music game, they would be like, yes, like okay.
No, nobody want to be no damn Taco Bell. What the hell's
You
wrong
talk,
with y'all,
bro?
man?
No,
Taco Bell ain't even got
We
real
wouldn't want to have
meat.
a business.
They don't even got real meat, B. What you mean?
Dude,
Taco
but
Bell?
but see, y'all looking at it like that. Y'all, he not saying he don't got real meat and shit. Like, people gotta understand what Taco Bell, how much money they
Represents,
making.
yeah, what they represent.
Hold on. First off, Taco Bell has real meat. Please
No,
don't
they
put that lie
don't,
off on
B.
these people.
Bro, they got
That's
packaged meat,
legally they have
powdered
to.
meat that go into the shit. You put water on it, and it should turn to meat, B.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it not real meat. Trump. Y'all got to be real careful when y'all say some of this shit. It's serious. It's serious, dog. Y'all can't just say this shit about
They
people.
got a
Y'all
package.
can't just be making shit up. Y'all
They
can't just make stuff up, man.
got a
But what
package
I'm
of
saying
powder,
is
put it into, and it turned into meat.
the
That's
reason the
astronaut
reason
food,
I
B.
was making
He's an astronaut food.
the reason I was making a comparative is because he does the same thing with all things ethnic, right? It's like he takes whatever's at the tippy top or thriving in any level of culture, and then he cleans it up a little bit more to make it digestible. I don't know how is that a disrespect versus an analysis of what he does creatively.
I think you should have said he was KFC at least, B. You shouldn't have said Taco Bell, B. You could have said KFC.
Why Taco? What is?
Well,
Why we hating on Taco Bell?
I referenced it in comparison to Mexican food.
Well,
I'm saying I don't eat Taco Bell like Trap. I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm a big Taco Bell eater, but I didn't find it disrespectful when G compared him to Taco Bell. or shit, probably somebody in the lunch table probably could compare them to Taco Bell first, and we might have said, oh, that's it. But Taco Bell ain't.
And like this is what makes it different, right? Because shout out to P. P said it's disrespect to his craft because you're not comparing him to his peers. His peers don't do that. They don't do that. The people that you would recommend as his peers, like his peers would be Taylor Swift. Like if you're talking about people that make rap songs, they don't do that. Like Kendrick he's not able to go and colonize, like, forgive me for the term, but he's not able to go and just turn into somebody else. It's the opportunity is not given to him. It's expectations when you of culture. There's like expectations. So sometimes what people call versatility is kind of what defines pop music in general. Like we just talking about Taylor Swift. She could sing September and she could re-sing all kind of black songs, or Elvis could sing all kind of different
Better
black
than the
songs, whether
original.
it's blues, gospels, or
You gotta
anything
stop
else.
saying
You know what I mean?
that. Stop saying that, man. Don't say that on live.
I really don't get when people saying, I don't get when people really saying this. I swear to God, I don't get it. Like at all. Not
What
even a
like
little
saying?
bit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Bias. I'm like, what bias am I having? What am I missing?
I could understand. Okay, the bias I don't get. Disrespect, I do understand how somebody could find some of the stuff you're saying as disrespectful to Drake. But the biasness, no, I don't think. I don't think. I don't think it's
Tell me the most disrespectful thing I've ever
You want
said
to do
about
this?
it.
Yes, let's do it, coach. Let's do it,
Huh.
coach.
Okay,
Don't think. I got
so you call Drake a rat.
I did not call Drake a rat.
I
See, he
mean,
won't even stand on that. Like if you put his, you put a
You going
rat.
back to
I,
that? You going back to that cheese man?
I
Why
Though.
not?
He's
retweeted
gonna
a
rat
funny
that.
meme
Why
somebody
would I
made.
not?
He shared it.
Well, yeah, you can't repost. You can't have a guys that got hundreds of thousands of people watching him, millions of people retweeting this shit, and he gonna put he retweeted something with a rat on Drake's face.
It was a
with
meme that was funny.
with the Mickey ears, he had the Mickey ears.
It was.
Yeah,
Hey,
it was
That's
funny.
not
doesn't make it less funny.
that's not me calling him a rat. Al
Disres-
Sharpton is a rat. We're gonna talk about that in 1 second.
Yes.
disrespect is usually funny.
No, I didn't call him a rat.
All you did was repost it and
You called
like
him a
it.
mouse. You called him a mouse,
Okay,
though. You did call him a mouse.
no, okay. So if that's the case, then coach say that. Say Glasses, you reposted this meme. So then you can see how it sounds and how it becomes not disrespectful.
Glasses, you are a man of principle. Everybody knows this.
The second
You would
one.
not repeat anything. You would not repost anything that you didn't stand with.
I disagree.
So
He sent me a lot of stuff.
that's a
I'd be like, why he sending me this?
No, but
yeah,
he ain't
that's
put
just
it.
some of that shit is just funny. Some of that shit is funny, bro. Some people are funny, but again, it's not about that. Like, could he the only reason I wouldn't call him that is because he's not into street life at all. I mean, he's done more than enough to where it looks funny. If he was in the streets, would have been called him that, but he's not in the streets, so I get the joke.
Okay, hold
Him
up.
theoretically benefiting from the same things that the label do for him, and then want to tell the police on the label doing it for somebody else would be considered ratting if that's what we was doing. But again, I've been telling y'all for years that this man ain't raising no level of street urban culture, so I expect him to do just what he doing. But
You
tell me,
also
so okay, so
called.
you saying the most disrespectful thing I've ever did
They
to
got
this
something
man?
else. They got something else.
I'm still going. I'm not done.
They got something else.
See,
I'm not done.
I told you
You
to tell me the most
Damn,
Okay.
disrespectful thing.
I'm
What
saying
happened?
because that was close. That was close. That and what you call him man? Hickama?
He did call him Hickama. You did call him Hickama.
Did you call him Hickama? Is that what you called him?
That's Is that disrespectful?
When you after you explain why you call him Hickama, why don't you explain why you called him Hickama?
He ain't got no flavor.
What is he flavored in, coach?
Don't ask me.
What is he flavored in?
He said he
Don't
ain't
try to
got
make
no
me
flavor.
disrespectful. Don't try
I'm
to
saying,
bring
is
me
that
into
really
this.
disrespectful? When y'all listen, do y'all hear him? He's flavored in something.
But see, that's what you do, G. Because you speaking facts, you think it's not disrespectful. Like,
It's
and that's what you
not.
do. You be like, hey, is he flavored? Does he take other people's flavor and then use
That's
it?
what Hickama is.
Okay.
But how is that disrespectful if I'm acknowledging something that we all can see as a fact? Like,
Hey,
just tell
it
me
was
what
a
is he
good
flavored
analogy.
in?
So if we see somebody who's fat and we acknowledge it, we all see, oh, that woman is fat, and you
So
be
you
like,
could just,
oh, she's a fat ass. We all think she's fat, but it's still disrespectful. Glasses.
she's just
No.
round.
If That's different. If
Oh, it's different.
we say
Okay.
someone's over, well, because one, I'm not just calling somebody fat. If we're saying somebody's overweight, if I say
See,
I'm overweight, that's not me disrespecting myself.
see, I'm just overweightly plumped.
So
Or if I say
King
I'm
is
overweight, like
Don't you do it. Don't you do it, coach.
What you
Say
about
King
to do
old
it,
as
coach?
shit.
Do it, coach.
So
say trap.
King old as shit. So if we come up in here and be like, King, get your old ass out the way, that's disrespectful.
No,
Yeah, but that was
get your
crazy,
inches ass
G.
out the way. Get your inches ass out the way.
Yeah,
Nigga be
get your
like, nah.
Nigga, I'm not moving.
Get your inches ass out
I'm
the
not
way.
moving.
So when I ain't call you, I called you anxious. What you mean? Like
Nigga, I'm not
auntie?
yeah,
moving.
but y'all don't get that how emotions is making y'all think I'm disrespecting somebody because how you feel versus actually what I'm saying. Does that
I don't
matter at
feel
all?
I don't feel shit about it, G. Like I don't give a fuck.
I'm saying
My thing is
because I'm gonna tell you why it has to be feeling because you said I called somebody a rat versus you saying glass. You retweeted a meme where he was caricaturized like a rat. That's a big difference. Like that's a
Oh,
difference in court between, self defense and first degree murder.
I
so
think
you
it
don't think you don't think Drake is a rat.
No, he's not a street guy, so he can't be a rat.
is he an informant?
He can't be an informant, not a street guy.
No, hey
I mean, I
G,
You
don't know.
can be
remember
an
Look,
yeah.
informant. You can be an
G.
informant
No, no,
without
no,
being
no,
a
no, no,
street
no, no,
guy.
no, no,
He's a
no. Hey,
whistleblower.
Trap. Hey,
He's
hold
a
up,
What's
hold up.
going on?
whistleblower.
Trap,
What's
hold up,
going on?
hold up,
He's
hold
a
up. Hey,
whistleblower.
King, hold up. Hey, G. First of all, you tripping because you already called. You said he was a rat. We was on air
I
when
said
I
it.
when I
I
had
know.
made
I
up.
remember, and I told you
Yeah,
based off of the theme of what we're talking about, I can understand why
exactly.
somebody says that. But I would never say that because he's not a street guy. There's no ethic
You said
he,
it. You
he's
said,
supposed to hold
"Oh,"
up.
you look hurt too. You was
I
like,
know. I
"Oh,
remember. I remember. I see what you're saying. I'm
he
saying
is
I
a
still
rat."
feel the exact same way.
And that's hey, and you know what the crazy thing is? That's when I knew you wasn't hating on Drake. When you look hurt to say he was a rat, I was like, "Oh, this nigga really don't. He really don't want to hate on Drake." Like he's not going out his
Oh,
way to hate on Drake because anybody else would have just jumped all over. Yeah, he a rat, he a rat. But
man,
he
y'all
really
don't
was
think
like,
there's a
hey,
million things I could say about Drake? Like, let's be for real. In which world? Like he couldn't pose any. Like, come on, man. Like, why would that? It'd be easy. It'd be easy for me to run down on homie and talk crazy. Like, it would be easy. It'd be a walk in the park, dog. Like a full out walk in the park. Like I could just talk bad about him. I could please the lunch table just talking bad about him.
But
Like
well,
I don't.
I sacrifice a lot of things that I know is true in the business to keep a level of disdain in who I am and my ability to look in the mirror, not in exchange for money. So the
like
one
what would
thing
you
I would
say? Like give
hope
us a
is
little
people.
something. What would you say?
What could you say though about him though?
Yeah, like what could you like? What give us a little something? We
I
it's
could start
food
really.
Friday. We ain't got no food.
I could really run him down. Like, trust me, if I wanted to disrespect him, I've disrespected tougher people in their face, like way colder people in their face, to their face. I've talked very bad to people, to them, about them. I've done a lot worse to people. This is not me. Trust me, I think there's some confusion when we talking about something that's based off fact. For years, I didn't even speak on hip hop until I had a cognitive understanding of what was happening. And then now, as I'm starting to express it, it's like I'm hearing people complaining. I'm like, bro, just address the thought. Like, don't tell me my emotional state. Like, don't tell me what you think I'm feeling. I have no reason to be upset at this man. Nothing. Like, I can see if he beat the homie in a battle. I have no reason to be upset at this man. So why not address the thought? No ceilings,
Started up.
no ceilings podcast, no ceilings lunch hour, the lunch hour right here. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time on No Ceilings by Glass Malone YouTube page. Hit that like button real quick. Hit that like button. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. Um, Tell a friend to tell a friend that the lunch table is going in. We do this stream to support the No Sellers podcast. Again, here's a perfect example. Just dropped a great episode with the homie D1 from New Orleans. D1 is on the exact opposite side of the street of how we live. Like, we in each other's face. You can hear the conversation. It's nuanced. You can hear a million different things. Like, D1 is one of those guys that are really harsh on people that make gangster rap. And I don't mind because I feel like if you make it, you should be able to stand it in your own level of righteousness. You shouldn't have to defend it with money or entertainment. Like that shouldn't be your thing. I'm just entertaining, or this is how I feed my family. You know what I mean? So like you could hear the conversation, you could hear the intellect, you could hear the ideas being shifted around and places being had. Like it's something dope to listen to. You can check out the No Ceilings podcast on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. No Ceilings Podcast, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. Get this thing cracking. So, yeah, I just don't understand that. Like, and that just runs to everybody's thing. And I think Tank deleted his
His post.
comment. His comment was a bit, yeah, his comment was a bit like sharp. You know what I mean? Like he got at me like he didn't live in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck, but I didn't take it
What?
offensive. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
I
hold
didn't.
up,
What?
hold up. Wait a minute, Tank. Hey, wait a minute. Tank was kind of disrespectful with it.
I mean, he didn't disrespect, but it was sharp. It was
Nigga, you
sharp. It was like
biased,
a lot
nigga.
of
Nigga, you
nah.
biased, nigga.
Yeah,
That nigga said
Fuck out
Tank.
of
he
here,
started
That
nigga.
saying
nigga,
shit
Fuck
like
nigga
out
that.
of
And,
here,
live out
nigga. You
here.
biased.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here,
You
nigga. You
gonna have to take
biased.
that.
Oh
yeah,
See
shit.
me
it
when
was
you
just
see
really
me.
sharp.
See
It
me when you
wasn't
see
dis.
me, man.
Yeah, it was
We
just really sharp.
we
You
need to
It was
see
chopping
it.
up a
sharp.
little
And
bit.
I
so
need to see how he
Chopping
said the
up.
shit.
Yeah, you ain't screenshot that? Look at that. Said this nigga. You old R&B in a what? What happened? Yo.
That nigga Tank letting them push-ups get to his head, man.
Yeah, man.
Tank didn't let them push-ups get to his head.
He just mad you can have his fellow R&B brother. That's what it is, though.
His
You know
fellow
what I'm saying?
R&B brother Trap.
Yeah, that's what he mad about. Hold on.
Tank must got a song coming out with Drake soon or something.
You bet?
hey, man,
No, shopping more.
what about that? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you kinda.
What the hell is going on today? It's one of those days.
Nah, you good. You good.
Nah, so it wasn't bad, but it was sharp, and it was like really to me rooted in like some emotional ideas. Like instead of asking me what do I think, you feel me? It became what he thought I thought. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Chopping. It's chopping still. It's chopping. Make sure you're on your Wi-Fi.
What is wrong with my shit today?
I'm surprised you ain't send it over to me, though.
Man, you about to get me cussed out again, Trap.
When I don't know why I was chopping. When I heard him say Tank at first, though, Coach, I thought he was talking about the boxing dude at first. I ain't
Oh,
never
Tank,
heard.
Tank.
no,
I thought he was
Okay.
talking about when he
no.
told me. I thought he was talking about the boxing Tank at first. I ain't know he was talking about Tank the singing dude. So I mean I didn't even see the message though. That was crazy. I didn't get to see the message what he said.
Yeah,
It was a pretty good post though.
I think that now that G said it had a little bite to the methods, I want to see it now because I kind of want to.
Me too.
Yeah, I kind of see because
How
I
the
want to
hell-
see what G think disrespect is compared to how he talked to other people. Like, is this?
I
Was
didn't
it
think it was. I didn't think it was. I didn't notice. I didn't use the word disrespectful. I said it was
Was it
sharp.
disrespectful, G?
Had a bite
No,
to it.
Yeah, a
He
little
said
no,
it was
thing.
sharp. He said it was
He
sharp.
said it was sharp.
it was
He
sharp.
said
Cut like a
it
knife.
cut like a knife
It
through,
cut like a knife.
through one butt.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not so much his thought. It was the fact of what he thought that I thought. That was the problem. You feel what I'm saying?
So
Like,
Words in your mouth.
when he said what he said, you responded to him on there. Did he respond after that too also? When
yeah,
you said that?
yeah. And then I
So
think
which
that's
one
when
was
he
it? Was it the
deleted it.
first? Was it the first one or was it the second one
No,
that you felt like?
he posted the second one. Like my
Okay.
first one, I responded to him. I'm like, man, I'm honored, bro. Like, if you feel like you got something to teach me on the subject, you know, man, the floor is yours. And his
And he
response
responded
was
back.
like, he went to like the next level. Almost like he didn't believe what I was saying was like genuine versus me, you know, the more I studied about all this music shit and record shit, how much respect I have for Tank.
Oh, he
Wait
thought
a
you was
minute. Hold
being
on.
like he
Wait a
thought.
minute.
Nah, he
Take
thought you
double
was
down on the
being. I
sharpness.
got it. Now I got what he's
Huh?
saying. Now
It's
he's
Wait a
saying
minute.
that
So
he's
take.
saying that he's saying that when he responded, he's saying that when he responded to him, he must have thought he was being. I'm not a word I'm looking for, but
Insinuate.
Sarcastic.
yeah, this is sarcastic or something like that. If you know more than me, then I'm saying, go ahead, why don't you tell me about it? It's this. But he ain't really mean it within that way. He's
And
saying.
then take
I
responses.
meant it. I meant it. It's
No, no, no,
Tank.
no, no.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
it's
I know what
Tank.
you're saying.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
Was
think
Tank,
he thought I meant it that way.
was Tank
I think
response a little sharper than his first response? G?
No, yeah, it was with a different intention for sure. It was like it was with a different intent. He started to label what I thought. That was the problem. He started saying, "I understand your take and bias." Like I don't have a bias. That's kind of what threw me off. But I noticed that becomes a sentiment amongst anybody that calls himself a fan of his, where it's like there's a bias, and I'm like, bro, why would nobody could have a bias? Like, why would I have a bias? Like, what would be my
battle's over.
bias?
Battle's over. Like what you being biased about? Game is over.
Well,
Game
okay.
over. It's in the scorebooks. You know what I'm saying? It's over. So what you
So,
gonna be
so I can
biased about now?
understand. Was Tank talking about the bias towards the battle or your views on
That's the
Drake?
only thing it could be.
That's all we talked about was my views on Drake and hip as far as being a why he's not hip hop.
So it had nothing to do with the battle then.
Even though Drake has said it pretty much in 1 million words that he's not hip hop, he approaches rap. He's a rapper that makes pop songs. Even though he could say it, I just realized everybody gonna argue with glasses. He's saying it, but again, I went through this with trap before, man. You know what I mean?
What happened?
Like
You
where I
know,
keep
Trap.
telling you these people are not hip hop, and you keep arguing. I'm like, why trap? When you can hear clearly now, and then the more I learn, they're saying they're not hip hop, and it's like you're fighting, but why? Like, what's the point of fighting to keep them into this space? Like, I don't get kind of what's the fight. Like, what do we need to keep Drake in the hip hop for? It benefits hip hop how? Like having anybody who looks down at this thing that people in New York City created, they look down at it. Like legit look down at it. And I'm telling you, like, hey, you know what? These people are not a part of it. Not because they look down at it, because they make it their business to not be a part of it. They do utilize some of the elements because the elements are popular. Some of the things are very popular. Rapping is popular. The way some of the sounds are being used are popular. But that don't mean you combine some of these things and that makes it hip hop. I don't get like even he said that, even Tank said that in his comment. He was like he carried hip hop for 15 years. How did he carry this genre for 15 years? Like I've never heard that about a rapper in my life. Who carried hip hop before this then?
I
I
keep
never
telling
heard
you.
this.
I keep telling you, man, what it is though, big. People don't seem to understand when we saying they not hip hop. They not looking at it towards a culture base though, B. They looking at it
No, they
towards
just
just
treat
yeah,
this shit, they just treat our shit like shit.
yeah.
Let,
They
let-
treat our shit like shit, bro. And I keep noticing it. I saw Chanel West Coast. Shout out to Chanel West Coast. I did a song with Chanel West Coast, right? No
but
problem. She fucked with some of my partners. She fucked with
why?
some of my
Why?
partners from Midi Mafia, the producers, right? And she was
If
a
they
cool
find
girl.
that
I did a
strong,
song for her. She was rapping. No problem. She turned around, she's doing a country song. There's this little dude that I follow on YouTube. He kind of like messed up. He had like surgeries and stuff, but he's a dope musician. He's a talented musician, and he was calling himself the White Little Baby. And now he makes country songs. Like everybody treats hip hop like this thing that anybody could do. Like because rapping seems so easy, everybody feels like they come into business rapping and they get to wherever they trying to go. And then they really don't have to do nothing for this thing that gave them a foundation. Even though hip hop popularized rap music, they don't do shit. That go for Jelly. That go for all of these dudes who use rap to get to where they going. The boy from Cleveland, he was proving his whole life
a
talking about how much he was
machine
street
gun.
and yeah, MGK. Shout out to
Yeah,
MGK.
he
There's no
know.
disrespect to these people. Like I'm not disrespecting them. I'm saying, but why is it always our shit is accessible and thrown away? And then niggas get mad at me because I'm trying to stand up for some shit that everybody keep throwing away. They get it and they throw, "Oh, okay, this cool. I throw it away now." I heard Post Malone say that. When this old goofball ass made that White Iverson song trying to look like something, then turn around saying, if you don't want nothing, oh, hip hop don't got no real, no country don't got no real. Nigga, shut up. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
that's my point because everybody is trying to find a way to be at the cool table. until it's actually time to really deal with what comes with being cool, man.
Let me ask you a question. Do you guys feel like Drake helped put money into hip hop though?
For sure. No. I'm not gonna say money. I'm gonna say what he did though. He gave rap like he opened doors for people. You know what I'm saying, that wasn't open for them before. So like when you, it's like once you was reaching that height, Drake was able to come and collab with you or do something with you that you would go to the other side of it. You know what I'm saying, the room like that. So I think so. Within doing that, I think he opened he gave it a little pop edge to rap. But
I
we ain't
don't
need
think
that in the
Drake
hip
did.
hop
I
culture
don't
though.
think Drake did absolutely one thing for hip hop. Not
Mm.
I
actually
said
one
rap.
thing for
I
rap
said
music.
rap. I said
I
rap.
don't
I
think
said
Drake
rap.
did actually one thing for
Yes,
rap
he
music.
did. Yes, he did. Yes, he
Wait a
did.
minute. Hey, explain
He
that.
did it more than.
Explain that, G.
I understand what he's saying.
I'm trying to. I want to understand it too. Like, explain it,
I
G. Why you
understand
don't
it.
think he did nothing for rap or hip hop?
I think giving credence to what he does creatively is like saying Debbie Harry did something for hip hop from Blondie. It's like saying anybody who decides to
Wow.
utilize the coolness of what rap music is
Oh,
for their benefits, and because they have access to a wider audience based off of who they are, is now credited with giving something to this.
All right. So look, right. So when Eminem came in the game, right? Eminem numbers was crazy like that, right? And like so they say at times that the reason why 50 reached to where he reached to on the first album because they had Eminem right there. He would have reached 3, but he wouldn't have probably went diamond if Eminem wasn't standing next to him. No. So I think that within I think Drake brought that same type of appeal to that side of the table, like I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? When you was able to go.
Listen, what Drake did for some hip hop artists, the Migos, Future, he gets them access into pop budgets. But
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
goes
saying.
into a problem of systemic oppression in the first place. That Future needed Drake to get access to pop budgets.
but since Drake was that lifeline to getting that pop budget, you don't want to credit him for that at least?
He's not a life.
Yep. You got a phone call?
Do they still got that pop budget now that Drake don't mess with them?
That's a good
I don't
question.
know if it's sustained. That's a good
Or
question.
was it just that moment they got that pop budget on that project?
I think they got the pop budget most of the time when he was, like I said, when he was standing next to him.
Yeah, but after that, a
Yeah.
lot of them got some shit on their record now.
I mean,
A lot of them got some dirt on them now.
because y'all know how I feel about Drake. I feel
We
like
know you're
no, I just feel like I feel like as black people, we shouldn't support Drake.
light-skinned people.
Oh, black people, we shouldn't support Drake. I
Why
mean,
not?
because Drake don't support us. So if you don't support us,
I
I
get
don't
you.
feel like we should support
I
Drake.
agree with you with that.
I get
Carl.
what
Like,
you're
you don't
saying.
support us. Like Drake ain't never stood up for no black issues in America. He ain't never shit. I damn near don't even know if black Canadians should support Drake. But
Because he don't claim them.
nah, man, like
He
he all
don't
over
even
the
claim
place.
them.
Drake is all over the place. But as far as some of these rappers go, I think he did get them maybe get them looks that they probably couldn't have gotten without Drake, and gave them some budgets that they probably wouldn't have got without Drake. And King bring up a good question. Can they still get these budgets without Drake now? Can Migos still get the same budget? Do we feel like who just had one of the Migos just dropped the album?
Talking
And it
about
was
Offset.
dope too. What's his name?
But he didn't get the same.
Offset.
Offset did, man. Have you heard Offset shit?
Offset for album Fire.
Shit was
Offset album
fire. But
Yeah.
shit, Cardi B album ran laps around him.
Mhm.
Ran around this shit. And I thought Offset had the superior album, but is he getting that same love without that Drake budget?
I think that he don't see the budget. He talking about the budget. I think that he might have gained a couple more fans. Well, that Migos collab was so long ago. You got. I think I like to go to somebody more or less like 21 Savage though. You know what I'm saying? Like after 20, I think 21 Savage shifted over to the other side. You know what I'm saying? For like got a little pop at. You know what I'm saying? People came through. He got the he was getting certain type of performances and shit like that. He wasn't gonna get before he got with Drake though. You know what I'm saying? But then it only last took. I don't know what it's gonna be like on the next one. It's like it was the follow-up project. Now let's hit the next project, and they still gonna be able to. You know what I'm saying? Back in the way they was for the project after the Her Loss.
That's what I want to see, Trap. I want to see what 21 budget look like, or how his rollout look like on his next project, or even Future. Like, cause
I think Future went there and he stayed there though. You know
okay.
I think Future went there and stayed there though. But what you
I
think?
don't think they're gonna have the same budget, as with Drake versus without Drake. I just don't see it.
You good? Yeah, turn it up a little bit.
I think it's fair to say, bro. He did.
Hey, turn your mic up a little bit, G.
I think it's fair to say he did something for those specific artists versus he did something for the culture or the movement of hip-hop.
No, not for the culture.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it's fair to say he did something for the Migos. It's fair to say he did something for Future. That's fair, but even then, that goes into a greater problem. You know what I mean? That don't make me feel like as an accomplished thing, like for the culture, it was a great thing. And that's them brothers. And I'm sure them brothers got a lot of love for him for everything he did. You know what I mean? I'm sure Doc got love for him for stuff that he did. It's not about it's not about trust me, he did.
I think he had it.
He had it, G. You don't think
he past tense?
Nah. He
niggas fall out of love.
No, he's not the type of person that's gonna forget you did something cool for him. You feel me? But he also ain't gonna just fuck around. You know what I mean? If you playing with it, you're gonna get burnt. So it's like that's my issue. My issue is like he carried it for 15 years. Like, carry what for 15 years? Like, we never said that Jay-Z didn't carry hip-hop. When the fuck did Jay-Z carry up? Snoop Dogg didn't carry hip-hop. Ice Cube didn't carry hip-hop. Fucking NWA ain't carried hip-hop. LL Cool J ain't carried hip-hop. Shit, Run DMC.
Hey, you're going too far now, bitch. You're going too far.
Carry hip-hop. Nobody carry hip-hop.
Wait, what East Coast nigga did G say that when you went too far on Trap?
LL, Jay-Z.
Okay. Yeah, here we go.
Like, what you talking about?
Carry hip-hop.
He carried the bag over to the pop side. Dude. That's what he ain't carrying it.
You tripping. No. The closest person that G said to carry hip-hop was Snoop. That was the closest person that he said. And he didn't carry hip-hop. I'm with G, he didn't carry hip-hop, but he's the closest. Not none of them East Coast dudes, his name. Snoop was the closest.
Ran it for 8 straight summers, B. Like, come on, man.
Who?
Jay-Z.
What? He ain't run no summers.
He did 8 straight summers.
That man was
give it to me. Give it to me was a summer. He ran that summer.
Jay-Z is the greatest runner-up of all time.
Okay, but consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. I'm saying if you can fall in the top 3 for 10 years straight, you good.
I'm gonna start calling Jay-Z 12 because he is he's always number 2.
And Nas just jumped Jay-Z too with his works.
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm just saying. When somebody say somebody carried the genre for 15 years, I think that's the problem.
He carried it over to the pop side, B. That's what he's saying.
It had already been on the pop side. He never carried the genre to the pop side.
They already had
pop hit records. They already had pop hit records for it. Nothing about it makes sense. It's just not true. What happened is that's like saying what Elvis did for rock and roll is he carried rock and roll, because there are people that feel like that.
Over to the white side. Yes,
but that's not carrying it.
You making it seem like carrying it like all right, I carried this team to the championship. No, you carried the lunch bag to the other side to, you know what I'm saying, like that. That's what you did. You ain't like we was winning chips before.
Trap, you sound like a LeBron fan now.
I mean, listen, LeBron carried Miami a couple years, B. Except for that Dallas shit.
Carried the bag to different teams. Come on, man.
No, I see what G's saying though. I see what G's saying.
I see what he's saying too.
Even though I kind of feel like Elvis is a different case, because Elvis damn near opened up the doors for the white man to take rock and roll though.
That's the thing. It's not because he's white. It's because he's culturally untrue to the genre. Like, that's what people keep mistaking. So if I do name Elvis, they think I'm saying that and comparing to Drake because he's what they call mixed. I don't believe in mixed. The concept of race is not a real thing. I live in America, so race is only a real thing in America.
Hey, let me ask you this, G.
Drake is black. That's how it is in America.
G, do you feel like how Elvis kind of opened the floodgates for the white people to take rock? Do you feel like Drake was opening the doors for the floodgates for pop to take over rap?
Yes. That's kind of been my debate. That's been my whole thesis. Like, what does he represent? But like I told you, I think it started with Kanye, who I absolutely love. See, this is the thing. Hip hop is street urban culture. It don't mean you have to be street. It means you are raised in the culture produced here. It's the way that people talk there. They talk the same. Everybody that ain't got to be raised in the streets committing crimes, but we were raised the same. If your mother was raised that way and then she passes it on to you, maybe you live in a nice neighborhood, but you go to school with brothers from the culture. Like all of this stuff is how culture, you grow up in it. You know what I mean? This would have been, this is the first time where it was somebody completely and obviously not a the culture. Like prime example, somebody said the subplay said Kid and Play was not street. Play is street. But that's the point. It's not about somebody not being street, right? Like I know y'all feel like everybody that's street like me, you think we all like this monolithic thing. No, the culture is monolithic. That it's like how we talk to each other is the same. We may don't all commit crime, but we all grew up in a culture created at this place. So while it's really hard for y'all to understand street urban culture as being street is different. As being street is different. So it's just odd, you know what I mean? And I get it, but it's when you, it's like, this is not accessible to everybody. That's the thing. No culture is accessible to everybody. No culture is accessible to everybody except y'all want this one to be. Y'all, I didn't see y'all throwing no tantrum when them country people told Beyonce, feel me, she wasn't country. Y'all
didn't do that shit at all. At all.
No tantrum. When they try to tell people what's rock and roll, when they try to tell people what's blues, y'all don't throw no tantrum. But y'all feel like y'all should all have accessibility to this thing right here. I'm not having it.
That's a great point right there, though, bro. Because ain't nobody give no pushback. Nobody people was like, yo, listen, she ain't country. Get shit out of here.
I gave
but I'm just saying, but it wasn't enough, though. Not the way motherfuckers was doing about this hip hop shit with Drake.
How dare they? Talk about that was
man, you thought about it for 2 days. You sent out one. And that's it. You did not go over there. You didn't go to Nashville and protest. Nobody was in the comments tomorrow. You know she country. Start naming all these country.
I was gassing up. I was gassing up the whip. I was talking about Nashville.
It sounded like country to me. It sounded like country to me.
Not hit Garth Brooks.
You didn't on this shit.
Listen, you didn't DM Garth Brooks. Be like, she carried the culture this year. You never said that because you wouldn't play with them country people, even though they stole it from us in the first place.
Nobody pushed back on that shit. Like, I mean, like,
I didn't see none of y'all DM Garth Brooks. Talk shit to Garth Brooks.
So, are you comparing yourself to Garth Brooks?
Nobody DM Garth Brooks. I'm saying when it comes to hip hop, I'm probably one of them things. Yeah.
Hey, somebody
send me Garth Brooks to hip hop now.
Hey, somebody send me Garth Brooks IG. I'm DMing his ass now.
That's what going with.
Listen, I just believe in protecting something that people made that has a like everybody will let everybody else. Everybody let everybody steal everything. Man, y'all let them take everything. Y'all let them take fried chicken. I was listening to this white lady on Instagram. And she had one of them songs where she was like, what
the fuck is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing?
He's sick right now.
Hey, why? Hey, can somebody explain? Can somebody explain to me why?
What the fuck was he doing?
Hey, but YG Internet get good when he did the row. We couldn't hear shit.
It didn't chop up that one time. It didn't chop up that one time.
It didn't chop up one time when that nigga row. Clear as day. Nigga been talking like he under the pool for the whole day until he said row.
That lady was
why was she doing that for? Why was she
and all
why is she doing that for?
Genuinely, all I thought was tears came to my eyes.
Hey,
and look what they did to Ray Charles music. Look what they did to Ray Charles music.
Look at it. He's fucked
like,
up again.
And somebody looked at this and be trying to tell me that this is rock and roll. That's how I felt. Like, and I can see this happening with hip hop, and it starts with Ye. Ye opened the door for this old goofball ass shit, and now everybody want all this shit to be, and it's like, well, you know, and I get mad at this every single time.
Say that one more time. We couldn't
know some of these people. I get mad at Trap every single time this shit happens.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, you want him
because Trap be arguing me like these people, like he know these people do not think they hip hop.
Nah, you know what it is though? I think that when I be saying that like that, you know what I'm saying? I be saying it more so to do with like the evolving of the sound and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But when we talking about culture though, yeah, by all means, I'm gonna say it right there. I agree with you within that though. But the evolving of the sound though, I feel like it can sound a different way. You know what I'm saying?
No, hey, Trap. The problem with G is that
It's always sounded a different way.
he trying to kick out people like Lil Uzi and all them. Like he trying to kick Uzi, people who like you can't put Uzi and Drake in the same.
Nah.
No, because Uzi makes rock music and Drake makes pop music.
But like you can't just kick Uzi out of hip hop if he like. I want to hear Uzi say he's not a hip hop artist.
Uzi do not want to be a part of you Negroes. And he keep telling all these, but somehow y'all just keep ignoring him. Like this is not what. That's not to say Uzi's not a black man. Uzi is a black man from Philadelphia.
Hey, who else he trying to put out? Cardi, somebody.
So
I'm not
Cardi. So let me ask you this then, right? This is what I'm saying. This is what people get confused at though. It's to the fact of this though. So now when the microphone goes off, you know what I'm saying? Are they hip hop culture?
I don't know because I don't spend time with them.
I'm just saying.
The point I'm saying to you is, how am I kicking somebody out that's telling you they're not that?
I gotta hear Uzi say that for my. I gotta hear Playboy Cardi. I gotta hear these niggas say it myself.
No, you
because you just the hip hop. Like I told you, the hip hop ogre. Get out of here. We don't want you in hip hop. Uzi paint his nails. Get out of here. Gross.
That's what I'm saying. Shit like that.
Listen. They don't have the benefit of the Post Malone, so they can't overshit on hip hop like Post Malone did and still have a great career after, because they black. But they tell you in so many ways that they don't fuck with hip hop. That's not what they do.
They don't make hip hop music.
They'll say that.
Yeah, you know what happened? So the other day, right? See, I never got back to you on this, right? So we was going back and forth the other day, right? And he said that, Trap. He said that. I'm like, did he really say that? So I go to what's name? Yo, did Travis Scott ever say that he wasn't hip hop? You see, I ain't never get back to you on that question right there, right?
But it's
bring that
like,
shit.
I
ain't bring the shit back up.
Like
he definitely said,
yeah, I know
that he want to be. But what he said though was this though. What he was saying basically when I heard what he said. No, listen, what I'm saying though. When he said it, I basically that's him saying he don't want to. If you box yourself in and say, yo, this is how hip hop should sound right here. This is what I'm saying though.
I'm trying to clean it up. What did he say?
That's what I'm saying though. So he said that he's making something that you can't put in a box and say this is just hip hop right here.
He never heard nobody in hip hop say that.
I mean, listen, man. It's called experiment, B.
You about to make G well.
Try to help him out.
Why can't we celebrate love? Why can't we celebrate love in the rock music the rage rock music that Travis make? Why do it have to?
But what if it don't sound like rock though? What if it's something you can't categorize?
Because they're purposely trying not to categorize. Nobody in hip hop ever said that. Nobody in rock be like, hey, you know what? I'm not trying to be categorized. Nobody else says that unless it's people making pop music or they're not making that genre. Why would you not want to be categorized to the people you're making music with or for? Like, it's not a diss. Like, why is it only a diss when this is happening with hip hop? It's like, if you black and you rap, you got to show be hip hop like the rest of the niggers, like the rest of the rappers. Why? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's not that deep. I'm not lying I don't have a disdain for Cardi. I don't have a disdain for Trav. I don't got a disdain for Drake. I don't got a disdain for Uzi. I'm telling you, here is their shit. Drake's energy, million miles away. It's pop music. First song on down. Even when he was doing all that shit that they talking about, all that shit sounded like pop music. Even when he did the shit where he had the Dilla beats, it sounded like pop music. It sounded like him doing his best rendition of what he think backpack rap sounds like. When he did the stuff with Trey Songz, it sounded like his best rendition of what he thought R&B sounds like. All this stuff is very much like these kind of Frankenstein versions of ethnic music that's cleansed a little deep. So they just digestible. Travis, like I could tell Travis music is rock music. I can feel the energy of it.
I don't think it's something you can label.
Same with Uzi.
I don't think it's something you can really label though. That's what I'm saying though. As far as like, do you think the rock people are taking it as being rock though? The same way we did with the country.
Trap, but that's what I'm telling you. They know they can't say it. They know they can't say it. I've heard Drake make that argument multiple times. they keep putting me in the rap category. I don't just make rap. I'm making hip hop. I mean, I'm making pop music. Like he's made that same argument for himself.
Let me ask you a question. So if a dude come out and say, I'm not making hip hop music, like this is not hip hop music, or this not rap music, do we just say, all right, cool, it's not? We just leave it alone. Like say when we listen to it, it sounds like that to us. But if he say it's not that, do we just say, all right, we're gonna categorize you wherever you want to be put at?
I don't listen. I'm saying I know why most people don't say it. I know why Uzi don't say it. I saw Uzi resent somebody at a radio station because they tried to put on vintage hip hop beats for him to rap over, and him being offended, like they didn't understand his energy is not this.
They don't got no beats to put on for this nigga. Nobody, no Martian left no beat to play. Like what? Like when Uzi did that shit, this was ridiculous.
Because of what year the beat was made versus there is no rap. You're not gonna play Cream for no rapper. I don't care if it's a rapper from the South, Midwest, West, East Coast. If they're into hip hop to any degree, that is like you finna get to that. Even a West Coast artist, you're gonna get to that. I'm finna get on this because I know what this is. I know what time. That man did not like it. And when them dudes start talking about, I don't want to get boxed in, where you think they talking about getting boxed in with, Trap?
I mean,
there's only one box. Ain't no other boxes. What do you think they trying to say? Let's go into a deeper conversation. What are the boxes? Are they who do they want to be boxed in?
I think that it's coming to a point.
So,
I think it's coming to a point where we
gotta. I'm
gotta.
not trying to.
Yeah. Yeah, so what you saying?
It comes to a point where no, you said it comes to a point where we gotta.
No, I was saying it's coming to a point where we gotta. No. We gotta figure out where to put them at, though. You gotta know what I'm saying? Like Ray said, Ray said in that interview. You gotta label it as something else, though. But I think you can label. I hate the subgenre thing. What?
They're not subgenres of hip hop. They're not anything to do with hip hop.
It could be a subgenre, but I don't like subgenre. I think when you start using subgenres,
what is y'all saying subgenre of hip hop? So if a dude rap, that make him hip hop? Like
no, and that's the problem. No.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like we
Drake
saying
not,
if a dude sing R&B or if a dude sing rock music, but he's a hip hop, like he can't be hip hop because he sing rock music. I'm not. This is not my case for Lil Uzi. Like I'm not saying that Lil Uzi. If Lil Uzi is a hip hop artist, then I'm fine with that.
The music can't. If he do rock music, the music can't be categorized as being hip hop. But now he could be part of the hip hop culture though. Like saying, like you said, with an R&B person, Chris Brown is hip hop.
But is he a hip hop artist now though? Because he not rapping, he's not a hip hop artist.
I don't think Chris Brown is hip hop. I think Chris Brown is
music wise.
Yeah,
music wise, yeah.
I think Chris Brown is R&B to every detriment. But again, sometimes we keep thinking that hip hop has this thing. Like y'all know the same environments that create hip hop can create rock and roll. The same environments, the same cultural experiences can create R&B. They're all the same. New Edition is a bunch of ghetto ass street niggas from Roxbury, Boston. Like the same culture can create different genres of music. I mean, it all did create it in the first place.
But but that's why I think sometimes when we start talking, we start labeling hip hop as a genre of music and not a culture.
Mm-hmm. That's what I be saying.
Like sometimes when we start talking,
but you start carrying it outside of just the music. So like Uzi, when you see Uzi, you think of hip hop. When you see
New age,
you're like, man, that's hip hop.
New age, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like,
you don't know crap.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I understand what these
you
25
don't.
and younger dudes is doing.
Coach. You see kids all day at your job.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn what none of y'all say. I done been to your job. I done went to basketball. I done been to your job when everybody leaving school. Don't nobody look like that.
That is facts.
And it's okay to admit that. It's not okay to. It's okay to admit that and not put that with age. Don't make these little dudes.
Uzi look like Lil Wayne, B. What are you talking about? He got Lil Wayne whole swag.
No, he does not.
Yes, he do.
No, he does not.
But
he does not.
But G, there are
what? What? He don't got Lil Wayne swag?
It took Lil Wayne 12, 13 years of being very rich, very famous, very successful to be 50% of what Uzi was the first day?
Because he came in following Lil Wayne blueprint, bro.
It's not. There is no blueprint. You can't take a
No,
blueprint unless you start.
but not a blueprint, but his whole look, his whole thing. He came in looking like
So then,
Lil
so
Wayne.
which place? So then, what if the first thing he saw was the Rebirth, where Lil Wayne made a rock?
Nah, man.
Lil Wayne just doing rock.
Like, why is this so? Like, why am I arguing? This is nobody in country have to deal with this. I hate this shit. This journey sucks.
Hey, I'm glad that G brought up Rebirth. So is Lil Wayne a hip hop artist when he's doing Rebirth?
He's trying to be a rock artist. That's what his goal was.
Okay,
and you know what Rock told him? You know what Rock told him, Coach?
Should we not be calling people hip hop artists? Should we call them rap artists?
And you know what Rock told him, Coach?
What?
No.
And that's fine, but I'm saying, should we not be calling people hip hop artists and call them rap artists?
Listen, that's why they put hip hop and rap next to each other. You ever notice, like when you look on your iTunes, it say rap/hip hop? They don't just have one.
So hip hop is only
rap/hip hop. No,
because I'm saying because
rap/hip hop.
I don't know
if we combine them.
I don't know if we should be calling hip hop a genre of music though, because I think it confuses everybody at that point. Because now we're sitting here talking about Chris Brown, who probably lived more of a hip hop lifestyle than most hip hop dudes, and we calling him.
He don't make rap music, but he don't make rap
music. So now he R&B.
He's R&B because he's R&B. Like what about him makes y'all feel like he's what? Y'all, I know y'all think hip hop the only people dance.
You confusing them right now, bro.
Yeah,
I think what Coach is saying. But Bobby Brown was part of hip hop culture, bro.
So is Bobby Brown not hip hop?
He didn't make rap music. He didn't make rap music.
Bobby Brown, R&B artist for sure.
Yeah, he's R&B.
I don't think we should have hip hop artists.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think? Hold on.
Confusing them right now, bro.
Culture that there is. Do y'all think hip hop is the only culture? We only have our own culture. Everybody else is.
So what does R&B culture look like? What does R&B culture look like, Glasses? What does R&B culture look like, Glasses?
Because when we do the Tank and Glasses fight, we do the celebrity boxing match, is it going to be hip hop culture against R&B culture?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Do you think hip hop has the only culture?
No, you have jazz culture, blues culture. You have that right there. Cool.
So let's talk like this is a one unique thing.
All right. So
the same environments that bred hip hop, right? The culture also bred R&B the culture.
Hold on 1 second. Let me ask you, right? What does R&B culture look like? What are the beliefs of R&B culture? What is that?
I need to hear this answer.
Yeah.
Got to hear this answer.
I couldn't tell you what the beliefs of hip hop culture is no more. I used to thought I knew, but I got to be wrong because you're making everybody hip hop.
The beliefs of R&B culture is everything.
I'm gonna give you the beliefs of hip hop culture or R&B culture when
I say when I talk about hip hop culture, I tell people all the time, hip hop is a culture because it comes with a language, it comes with a look, it comes with many things that culture come with. So what I'm asking you now is that what does R&B culture come with aside from the music?
It depends on where you grow up at. It could look a lot like hip hop at the same time. It could look a lot like hip hop because the same environments. Roxbury gave you hip hop as much as
R&B's music. R&B's music. R&B ain't no culture.
R&B's music. Ain't no R&B culture, man.
Yeah, no culture. I don't know what R&B look like. I don't know what R&B sound like. I don't know what R&B language is. What is R&B language? You know what hip hop language is? What is R&B language?
I'm coming to the very finish line of this. Y'all don't get it. It ain't hit y'all yet.
No, I get it. You know I get it. You know I get it. What does R&B language sound like? When the microphone is off,
y'all, they don't want to be. How can people tell y'all they don't want to be boxed in with hip hop? You screaming out the same side of your mouth what to do with them when they're telling you they don't want to be boxed in with hip hop.
They don't want to.
You still ain't thought to yourself like
they don't want their music to be boxed in with hip hop.
Hold on. My West Coast partner ain't losing. My West Coast partner ain't losing his mind. Let me start really thinking about this. Why I keep saying this same crazy shit instead of making this nigga look crazy.
So I grew up right next door. The nigga who lived right next door to me in the next apartment building over is a nigga. Was a nigga from Soul For Real. That's that singer and them singers in Soul For Real, Andy Rain, whatever that shit was called. So we grew up. We right next door to each other. We grew up the same shit, Inglewood doing whatever. And this nigga grew up to sing R&B. He was an R&B singer. We grew up the same way, nigga? Like he wasn't growing up R&B next door to me. He was growing up like a nigga who was growing up in Inglewood in the bottoms.
But that's the same thing. But that's the same thing with blues and country, coach. It's like it's same thing that grew up rock, same thing that birthed rock. It's the same thing. Like it's not this completely unique experience. Like it's a different way you do it. But those things come from there, right? So, like I'm telling Trap, if somebody's telling you they don't want to be boxed in with hip hop, that's telling you a lot. We shouldn't even argue with that. We shouldn't even be fighting that. Because don't somebody who love hip hop care about wanting to be boxed in with hip hop. Nas will never say he don't want to be boxing with hip hop. Kendrick will never say he doesn't want to be boxing with hip hop. That's just, we don't got to argue that. Some of this shit we should be like, oh, okay, you know what? That's cool. That's fair. Right? Two, yes, the same person that make R&B can grow up in the same neighborhood where they make hip hop. That's a simple thing. They're not these completely different things. It's all very much different.
But I think when you label hip hop as a genre of music, you kind of you damn near belittling it.
I'm not labeling hip hop as a genre. What I told you was I didn't label it that. I'm telling you, they put rap / hip hop for a reason.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
they don't. They making it smaller than what hip hop really is. It's rap. You got R&B. You got rap. You got rock. You got jazz.
Coach, I said rap / hip hop.
Shouldn't be no rap / hip hop. We don't do rap /
Why do you
rock,
think they put those two together? But I'm asking you, why do you think they put those together?
Coach? No, that's not me. That was you. That wasn't
because some of the music that has made carries the culture and some don't carry the culture. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they put rap / hip hop together because they just look at all rappers as hip hop dudes. And this is why we got people thinking Drake is hip hop. Because as soon as you start rapping, they throw you in the hip hop category. Oh, you rap, you hip hop, you hip hop.
And he's been fighting from the beginning. Travis been fighting from the beginning. Uzi been fighting from the beginning.
And this is why you got Travis.
Right? Travis is right.
Who was the second person you said? You broke up. Who was the second person you said?
Travis, Uzi, and Drake. Drake is pop.
Travis, okay.
Travis is rock. Uzi is rock. Cardi
and Drake is pop. And Drake is pop.
And then plus they black. If you black and you rap, they put you right in hip hop. They're not gonna just throw Post Malone. They're not gonna throw 21 Pilots straight in hip hop. They rap.
Yes,
they rap.
They will.
I think this is something.
They've never been no hip hop category in their life.
If they came out rapping, like Post Malone was doing hip hop rapping first.
I think this is something that needs to really be dissected on to why they do this for though, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like and find out the reason why. I mean, it's something that's why just to keep us boxed in.
Systemic oppression, man. Same thing. Listen, when I heard Post Malone talk about hip hop, I knew all I needed to know was how was he hip hop. And I see the era of hip hop he grew up in to where he talking shit about it too. He grew up in the era of hip hop that was a lot different than the era of hip hop we grew up in. Like he thought of hip hop as this thing that was so soulless. And I'm listening to him like, nigga, what? But if you grew up in that era,
yeah,
you know what I mean? He don't quite know. Like a lot of people felt like Drake brought in, what do you call it? Like when you bare your soul, like when you
the emo music. What you say? You talking about emo, right?
Not Drake.
No, they call it something. They call it a word that they was calling
bitch music.
Who?
Bitch music.
No, it was something that they hadn't saw. They was calling it when somebody vulnerability. There you go. Shout out to vulnerability. Okay. And I'm thinking to myself, like, because that generation never heard DMX. That generation never heard Tupac. That generation never heard all of these ridiculously vulnerable artists that we've heard our whole life. They didn't grow up listening to that. Like that was not a big deal to be vulnerable. Like you've heard artists do that a million times, but if him in a time. So they feel like he brought this into the business. I'm like, but Tupac is vulnerable. DMX is vulnerable. Like, it's like 5 or 6 people I could think about that exhibited tons of vulnerability.
He was just doing what LL was doing, man. It was just repackaged up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause L was doing the same type of shit. And it was to the ladies and shit. All his music was to the ladies, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's the way they were being vulnerable, though. Like Tupac, DMX, they were vulnerable. How guys can kind of look at being, you know, even LL. That's why I was off of LL at first. Like when I first seen LL, I was kind of like, you know, he's a little soft to me. You're like, you know what I'm saying? But
if you're looking to
go ahead.
Post Malone said, if you're looking to think about life, don't listen to hip hop. There's
listen
not
to Bob
a lot
Dylan.
of people talking about real shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. You said listen to Bob Dylan or some
That's
shit
actually
like that.
interesting, though. That's actually interesting.
What
Post Malone said?
No, he said, but what was about that was that he said that, and he said if you want to get that, you got to go listen to Bob Dylan, and if you want that type of feel, something like that.
Wait a minute. So Post Malone said, read that again, Glass. He said Post Malone feels like if you don't want to think about,
you got to find that exact post though. It was a little bit different. You got to find that exact post. What he said.
This is the exact post.
Okay.
If you're looking to think about life, don't listen to hip hop. There's not a lot of people talking about real shit.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. I
thought that's crazy.
I heard the other way around. Like, no, that's nonsense right there.
That's crazy,
man. Like if there's some hip hop to where if I don't even want to listen to it because it make me think about life too damn much. Like I'm like I ain't trying to. If you want to listen to some pop, if you don't want to think about life, go listen to some pop shit.
Rest of the statement. He said, if you're looking for lyrics, if you're looking to cry, if you're looking to think about life, don't listen to hip hop. Whenever I want to sit down and have a nice cry, I'll listen to some Bob Dylan.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, that's heavy.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Bob Dylan though. He dope though. But
I mean, I'm saying Bob Dylan ain't about to catch no strays here. Bob Dylan is fire.
Yeah.
Post Malone, that was an ignorant comment. That to me is somebody who ain't listened to enough rap music.
Exactly.
Even though I'm calling it rap now. I ain't calling it hip hop no more.
But the problem is, man, this hip hop thing is a very unique perspective. You got to tap into some really deep places to really get into it. Like, it's not popular. Like, I was explaining it to somebody. They was talking about this song Drake made about his mom. I think I was talking to Lex, and it was a song Drake made about his mom. I'm gonna read it to you. This was a song Drake made about his mom. Having conversations with my mama, man, my life is a mess. Ain't been returning the text, so she been reading the press. She got Google alerts. Them shits go straight to her phone. Worried about me from home. You know, she raised me alone. She said, I heard you back with you know who. I told her, girl, I'm always back with you know who. Yeah. And she like, who are we kidding? You're 27. You're just being you. You're your father's child, man. Thank God you got me in you. You got some me in you. At least I always see it through. At least I'm always being true to what you taught me. Retired teacher, but your words still got me evolving. Never get sloppy drunk. Alcohol is problem solving. And look, I hate it when you hate on all my girlfriends and assistants. Always convinced there's someone better. Like that girl from your gym who trained you. I know you arranged it. You told me she's free Thursday. And I'm sure that she's an angel, but she don't want this life. Right? And I remember reading that and hearing that song and thinking to myself, okay, like I get it. But I also understand why that's a pop song, right? That's a very digestible song for anybody living life.
Yes.
Now here,
it's not like girl talk. That's just like girl talk to me.
Makes it, right? But this is what makes it hip hop. When I was young, me and my mama had beef. 17 years old, kicked out on the street.
Hey, you took the words out of my mouth. I just want to talk about that.
Never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school and scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. I shed tears with my baby sisters. Over the years, we was poorer than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama, when things went wrong, we blamed mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. running from the police. That's right. Mama catch me, put a whooping to my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. I finally understand for a woman, it ain't easy trying to raise a man. And like, that's the shit you be fighting for, dog. You know what I'm saying? That shit just done to make me cry. Just read, like,
my nigga.
This is what they be trying to rob from this shit. This is what they be trying to rob from this shit. Like, this is what they be trying to rob from this shit. They be trying to take this shit and make this. And you can't make all that shit this. You can't make all that shit this.
Facts.
You can't make it that.
Facts.
Everybody has mama, but that type of mama problem is unique.
Hey, you took
different,
the word
man.
out of mama. I was just about to say that shit ain't no dear mama. Like that shit sound like girl talk to me. What Drake was saying, that's just like him talking to his homegirl about that shit sounded. And I was like, man, where that dear mama at? But shit, but that shit was like damn near everybody life that was struggling out there. That was my life, except for the fact that my mom was never no crack fiend. But other than that, you know,
mama made a miracle every Thanksgiving.
Man, hey, that shit sounded like everybody mama who you grew up with in your area.
Mm-hmm.
Drake in there having girl talking shit. Hey, mom, I want to talk to somebody from the gym. What do you think about her? Like, what the fuck? The gym? I ain't know the fuck what the gym was at when I was growing up.
The gym? They're going to monkey bars. They're going to monkey bars, man. What are you talking about? What you talking about, man? Yo, now that was real right there. Pac was Pac definitely did it. And that wasn't the only time. He did it a couple times.
It's not just,
and that's why Pac to go, right? Right, Trap?
Like hip hop does that.
Yo, who you got on your shirt right there, man?
Hip hop does
you ain't got two
that. Let me get through these super chats. K-Way, thank you for the $20. Folks keep turning a blind eye to accountability. I can't separate art from artists. Sorry, not sorry. But anyone that sued hip hop, disrespected Metro, deceased mom, and had DJ Drama jumped, stalk Riri. He got DJ Drama jumped?
It's info. It's
stalk
info.
Riri, text a 14-year-old, etc. is a weirdo. He had DJ Drama jumped. Is that true?
I don't know. I can find out. I don't know.
Who they talking about?
K-Way. K-Way, man.
Who's he talking about?
He's talking about Drake.
Oh, okay. You talking, Jay?
Next one. Nah. This is the next one.
If it came.
Oh. He going through it right now. He got a Western there.
Who?
I thought he was over there. I thought he was over there mountain again.
Oh yeah, that nigga G is on dial up right now.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $10. It costs absolutely nothing to be a solid individual, but too many folks out here going out their way to be a sucker, and it's costly. You can't create a storm and get mad when you don't have an umbrella.
There go K-Way again, V.
Popping that shit.
Yeah, K-Way trying to go into the Super Chat Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's already in there.
He in there already?
Thank you for the 50 check dollars. That's why I love Kendrick and his biggest fan for the unapologetically hate and disdain for Drake. He definitely do got it too. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for $5. Too many R&B dudes and rappers. We ain't got no more love ballads of groups because Cocoa Puffs like Tank keep adding trap drums to their music.
Trap, you must have really been thinking that in your head or some shit. Like
that was it.
Trap must have been thinking that for the whole show.
Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the $20. I think the lunch table is the cool table. It always has and always will be.
Facts.
Shout out to 504 Roller. Thank you for the $20, homeboy. Drake linked with a lot of niggas already making a name for themselves and stole from the niggas who we could have shown help, who we could or should have helped. If they got a pop budget, a favor for a favor. Yeah. I mean, he definitely got it. People access to pop budget, but that kind of becomes my issue. Like, it's so much stuff, man, to explain. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for $10. During his 15-year run, large contracts disappeared, music videos disappeared, groups disappeared, samples got worse, tour budgets smaller. He cornered the market like Amazon, and he spit in their face. He definitely spit in their face. They got what they asked for, though.
You can't be freestyling this shit, K-Way. You must have your comment. You must have them things already pre-wrote, dude.
You think K-Way come to the
already?
You got them already ready.
Salute Glasses, getting hip-hop back on track. Motherfuckers been lost for a decade. Authenticity, no accountability. Man, it feels like it. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the 50 check dollars. I love the song with Kendrick and Tyler and Taylor Swift, Bad Blood. Kendrick and Taylor Swift, so much love and respect for each other. They must do. I never met her.
That's what you need to do. We need to get Taylor Swift on the lunch table.
Yeah, that'd be.
That just would not be cool. Right, that would not be through. That'd be horrible. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for $5. At the end of the day, Drake and Ye created a space for incels to take the elevator rather than the stairs and live a life without accountability. It feels like that.
Where we at?
Shout out to Natasha. Thank you. 20 check dollars. The Weeknd is not hip hop. He is pop and R&B. I don't even know if he R&B. I think he just pop.
Nah, you go back to the old albums though. He was doing some R&B.
Because you emulate R&B, don't make you R&B, man. Shout out to Baseline. Thank you for $2. What's up, everyone? Hope all is well. G, what up? 100. My man, what's the deal?
What's happening, Baseline?
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. I'm claiming you, mother.
I keep thinking that shit is froze, man. I'm telling you, man.
K-Way said he claiming the taxes.
Oh, there's taxes.
It's hilarious.
My man K-Way. Shout out to Jen Lynn. Thank you for the $5. This is for Glasses Wi-Fi playing TikTok. Crying. It's crazy because I got two Wi-Fi. I got AT&T and I got Spectrum, and none of this shit is working right.
It seemed like they fighting each other right now.
I think that's Drake sending the signal in.
They are.
Yeah. Sending the signal in.
I
We gotta be at the studio Monday.
His fans be so mad. I don't get it. I swear, I think I'll make a couple jokes. That should be funny. Then okay, but some of this shit be just ridiculous. So I just got Glad responded to the song.
Oh yeah,
we on Sharpton.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
Hold on, he did.
I just got a birdie.
Send it to me on my phone now.
Said, tell us.
Let me go live. I'll let you know.
What's going on?
Hey, because we keep playing.
So he's referring to right now, man. If y'all don't know, man, he's referring to that new song out right now. You know what I'm saying? Banned from Vlad TV. You know what I mean? So y'all go check that out though when y'all get a chance too, for sure. Why am I thinking over here about it?
Hey, people keep on talking about Drake is put a hit on Glasses Wi-Fi. It's probably Vlad.
It could be.
Yeah,
we need to do emergency. Do an emergency lunch table tonight.
That's fact. That's a fact. Dinner table.
Time to do emergency dinner table.
Dinner table. Dinner table. You got to pull up.
Dinner table.
You got to pull up. Word. You got to see.
So you see the shit with Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton tried to say he wasn't a rat. Tried to say he was an informant.
He said he wasn't a rat. He was an informant.
Yeah, like he was saying that he went to the people because the mob was threatening his life. He didn't tell the truth that he got popped for some drugs and some other pimping shit and got in trouble. And then he went to the police after. Now, whether they connect or not is irrelevant. I know you didn't go to prison for that other case.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Al Sharpton hair gave him away.
I just Sharp to something
Damn,
else, man.
Sharp.
And then
But
try
it's
to come out
crazy.
with his chest out like that was just some player shit.
That's how you supposed to do.
Is it wrong because? Is it wrong?
So as well.
Is it wrong for me to feel the way I feel about like he over here doing bullshit, and then trying to act like he ain't tripping, like it's all good?
No, you're not tripping because I'm tripping because this dude was out there like he was for civil rights and everything, and the whole time he an informant.
King ain't that shit all
Setting
day.
up people in the music.
His buddy.
Setting up people in the music business. He set up people in the music business. He set up
This is close.
He set up what's the man with the crazy hair in boxing?
Don King.
Yep, and he set up some mafia members.
King don't like none of this shit.
Oh,
that King, this King, expert opinion right now.
Time ago.
Yeah, King. Tell him, King. Tell him. Tell him how you feel.
My homies I grew up with.
Man,
King and them, like,
but he's leading the black people too. With I'm thinking back now with all these rallies and stuff. This was a setup. They set this dude in to do this to us.
I got the question for y'all. This for you too, King, mainly you. Does this take away the work that he has done for the black community?
For me, yes.
Yes.
So what?
Damn, yes.
For me, yes.
YouTube, G, yes. It take away the work. It's gone.
What with them being an informant or a rat?
If you do one bullshit move like of that level, all that other shit don't mean nothing.
Damn.
When I started hearing that he charged people, like, you know what I'm saying, to come out there and do the rally, that's when I said, oh nah, something's kind of up right here, B. You know what I'm saying? He don't go out there on his own like, yo, I'm going out now. You gotta pay that man to come out there and do what he do though. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Right.
But he been playing us like he been for us the whole time, and he just been really a plant. And then you want to come out now and act like you was just doing your job, nigga. Get the fuck out.
He was doing his job, shit.
He got paid for it.
Yeah, his job was to wear that goddamn wire.
His job was supposed to be representing us. His job wasn't supposed to be playing us. You know,
the boy was trying to get in close.
Now his
got
ass is
super
probably
chat up.
dying and shit. His ass is probably dying now, trying to, get to heaven now by bearing this soul. Man, get the fuck out of here.
What's crazy is they iced him. He didn't ice himself. They iced him. They put it out there on him.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that was cold right there.
He ain't no good for him.
They threw him out there. They threw him out to the wolves. Like they must have wanted him to do something, and he was like, nah, I can't do it no more, guys. They're like, we're gonna put you out there then.
Sound like
that's what they do.
Yeah,
sound like Young Thug. Huh?
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm gonna blame G. I'm gonna blame G, Trap. I'm gonna blame y'all dudes.
Why me?
When Al Sharpton come out and say, let me stop doing this shit. Nick got me. Hey, I'm gonna blame y'all when Al Sharpton come out and say this promotion or this is what's
marketing. Say marketing.
This marketing.
Yeah, this is Trap.
Al Sharpton gonna have a book coming out in 2 weeks.
He just made it. He
gonna be on Vlad TV.
It's marketing.
I think he was already on there. I had already been on there. He not bad.
Shout out to Lil Bitty. Thank you for the $10. Drake is like the picture of Dorian Gray. Instantly, Kendrick forced him to look at his picture, and what he saw of himself is what has damaged him. Damn. That's crazy. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $10. R&B culture is missing now because the men forgot about women and are only trying to impress other men. It used to consist of dressing nice, making money, keeping hygiene up, rug burns, and weave pulling. I'm crying. Crazy.
That's the last of the super chats.
All right, well, let's wrap this up, man. I'm cutting y'all back.
Yeah, let's go.
Monday we back.
Dinner table.
No Silence Live, lunch hour. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. Right here on No Silence by Glasses Malone YouTube page. Click that like button real quick for you dip. Share this on Twitter if you're on Twitter. We do this stream to support the No Silence podcast. Just dropped a great episode. Conversations with D1. It's an interesting conversation. Look at a bar of that. It's really good. You can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcast from. No Silence Podcast, executive produced Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. Who's our sponsor, King?
Oh, Meals by Manny. You should really go over there and get your Hood Fire seasonings. Bring the heat with Hood Fire seasonings, bold blends for grilling, smoking, and chefing it up with real flavors. It's flavor born on the block. Get yours at millsbymanny.com. Manny is spelled MANNIE.com.
This man King, you know King getting used to it now. He remixing it and shit.
Remixing
He done
it.
added something to it. You heard him added something to it?
Little spice on that
double
shit.
NIE.com. Yes, I am.
All right, man. Hey, one more time. Hey, y'all just check that description, man. The GoFundMe gonna be in there. Anybody who wanna fuck with it, please.
There you go. Yeah, there
Sure.
go GoFundMe. So again, once we see the Vlad thing, we may come back. We may double back and do a dinner table, emergency dinner table.
Can y'all call me, please?
Yeah.
Okay. What time we thinking? It's 10. It's 7 o'clock. Too late. 10 o'clock. Your time too late.
Your time.
Nah, that's good for me. That's 10 o'clock my time. I'm good with that. I'm good. I ain't doing nothing right now. Tomorrow, I'm waiting for tomorrow for that Cash Money and No Limit versus tomorrow. I know that much.
Oh yeah, hey, we gotta talk about that on Monday.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that on Monday for sure.
And there's a fight coming on tomorrow too. Joseph Parker fighting
Joseph Parker. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a good Saturday.
Fabio Warley. The boy got hurt.
It's gonna be a good
Saturday. So much love to y'all. Much love to y'all. We will see y'all Monday. Oh, you know what? We probably gonna see y'all tonight. So double for the dinner table. We're gonna talk about
your alerts on. Put your alerts on.
Listen to it.
Yeah, hit the bell. Get notified.
Yep.
Hit the bell.
Notification so it go live. Much love, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Easy.